We have my family back with another react. We got a video you two are going to be interested in because you like going to the pub all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's our social gathering, Lewis.
Fair enough. So we got 7 ways British and American pubs
Oh, this is going to be
are
interesting.
very different.
Yeah.
How are their pubs? How are our pubs?
Well, I know one thing.
What is it?
What?
What's that?
Our legal age is 18, their legal age is 21.
Yeah.
And we call ours pubs. They call it clubs. No?
Bars.
Bars.
Yeah, bars. I do know that like America does have pubs. Like they got like British style pubs
Oh, okay.
in some
Really?
areas. Yeah.
Run
but
by British or?
I'm not too sure, but like they got like the Irish pubs and stuff like that.
Oh, they're
yeah.
everywhere,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Their main go-to drinking place is like a bar. You know what you see in the
Bar.
movies? They sit at a bar and have their drinks like that.
Cheers bar. Do you know what Cheers is?
Cheers.
Cheers.
You
It's a
sit on, or cheers.
No, it's a series. Cheers.
Oh,
What
no,
American
Cheers.
show?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Never heard of it.
Cheers.
You ready?
Yes.
Right, let's go.
Let's go.
In the US, this varies by state, but there's not a single one in the Union that mandates that pubs close as early as that.
Oh, they might stay open then.
Hello, I'm Lawrence, and I'm on a quest to uncover all of the memos that Britain and America lost in the pond, and one of those memos pertains to pubs. Pubs, where would we be without them? A question that's been decisively answered in the hellscape that is 2020. In fact,
You know, if pubs all closed down in the UK,
Yeah.
you two would go insane.
Sorry,
wouldn't you?
I feel like I'm sat in his voice box. Mine's so loud.
Oh wait, I forgot to turn it down.
Jesus.
I forgot to turn. You're right.
Sat in his voice.
Sat in his throat.
Hey.
No, I've turned it down now. I totally forgot.
Lauren, stop shouting.
Yeah, would you two go insane if they closed down all pubs?
Oh God, I'd feel like I was back in lockdown.
No, really?
Yeah.
Oh no, I wouldn't.
Oh no. I've
See,
got
I
to get
never
out
really
to
go
the
to a pub.
Oh, I've got to get to the pub.
I like it just to talk to people.
And
random
before we
people.
even get started, we like playing bingo in our pubs.
Yeah, they probably don't do that over there.
I
No.
love bingo.
We love
They-
bingo.
yeah, they
bingo.
probably don't do it.
You know where you get your bingo paper and you dab, dab, dab?
Dabba dabba doo.
Yeah,
And
they,
I
they,
have a drinky pad.
I don't know
dab,
how-
Dab, dab.
oh wait, no, it is popular in America, isn't it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even know.
fact, while we're on the subject of the pandemic, do keep in mind, Uncle Toby, that a lot of what you're about to hear in this video might temporarily not be true. That doesn't mean that it's not ordinarily true, it just means that pubs have had to make a lot of changes on either side of the pond. And the key word there is either. I think before I moved to the United States, I was under the assumption that America didn't have pubs, but specialized
I did
instead
think that.
in bars. But America does have pubs. Sometimes they'll be the kind of pubs that are looking to mimic those in Britain or Ireland. And those ones are easy to spot because they'll say something like Johnny's Irish Pub. Or the Elephant and Castle in allusion to Britain's many castles and elephants. But then America does have pubs in its own right, usually called something along the lines of Merv's Tavern. And since I'm now familiar
We've
with
got
how pubs
tavern
operate...
pubs.
Tavern pubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, tavern. Yeah,
It's called tavern.
a lot of our pubs names are like the Duck Pub or Swamp Pub
Yeah.
or Lion Pub or
The Lion
We've got
Arms.
Lion Arms
Yeah.
Tavern,
Yeah. The bridging.
the Crab Tavern.
All the
operate
real
in
ass.
both countries. I thought this
Give a
would be a great
shout out to real
opportunity
ass.
to talk about 7 ways that British and American pubs are very different.
Ah.
So go and order yourself a pint of Foster's or Miller Lite as we order in the first round.
He's not being serious. Don't go
ding,
get
ding.
a pint of Foster's.
Oh.
Drinking age. What
The
do you
story of
say?
my drinking life goes a little bit like this. At the ages of 16 and 17, I
look
could
at that.
waltz up to the bar of any British pub and order myself an absinthe. And that's not because 16 is the legal drinking age in Britain. It's because A, door security is usually pretty lax, as
Yeah,
in there is
yeah.
no door security.
Yeah.
And B, I've always looked 4 years older than I am. No, the legal drinking age in Britain is 18, so imagine my surprise on my 18th birthday when me and a few mates went to paint the town red, not literally, that's another story, and I got carded for the first time in my entire life, and the problem was I didn't have any ID with me. Fast forward 9 years, 27 years old, and I've moved to the United States of America. What's the first thing that happens as I enter a pub? I get carded. But then depending on the state,
Yeah, in America you get ID card a lot more than you do here.
Really?
Right? So I haven't been ID'd for a drink probably for like 5-6 years.
Well, you don't go
You
out
don't go
and you
out.
don't drink.
No, but when
You're
I
boring. You're so boring. Every time we go out, we've got like a bottle of wine and you sat there with a Coke, like.
yeah, because I'm driving.
You're not having a drink.
I'm driving.
You're allowed to have a drink and drive.
I'm not gonna even try it. But like, no, but when I do go out and drink, right, I never get ID'd.
Which don't,
No.
okay.
But there's times that I go out and drink, right? Like, you know, like
But you never get ID.
5 times a year,
Yeah.
right? You know, it's a solid good 5
Oh
times.
no, that's.
I
pushing
haven't
the
been
boat out.
ID'd. I haven't been ID'd now for a long time.
But
I'm not surprised.
I,
Are you?
Yeah,
No.
I want to be ID'd.
I honestly think I got ID'd when I was 18 all the time. To be fair, when my beard started coming out, so when I was like 20.
Do you
that's
not
when I was-
ever order Red Bull or anything off Amazon?
Yeah. all the
Does it
time.
not ask you for ID at the door?
No, I haven't been ID'd since I've had my beard. I've not ever been ID'd. But without my beard, so like before 20, got ID'd.
I did get ID'd when I was in my 30s.
I get ID'd a fair bit, and I'm
Do ya?
close to 30, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, like when I'm at the till at like Tesco or something and I've got a bottle of wine. Oh, yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
all the
even at
time.
Tesco, no, I haven't been ID'd for so
All the
long.
time.
I want to be ID'd.
Sorry.
No, but this is what it's saying. Go to America,
Yeah.
everyone gets ID'd. You'll get ID'd over there. In America.
It is not unusual for people that are much older, sometimes 70 years older, to be carded at an American pub.
70
Oh,
years old.
joking.
70 years old
Is
and you
that-
get ID'd.
There's out for me yet.
Trust me, saw this with my own eyes. It happened to
Imagine you're using a frame. I'm not 21.
It happened to him.
It's been 21 years since I was 21 years older than 21. That's mad though, isn't it?
Dick Van Dyke. Of course, by then I'd learned my lesson and I did indeed have some ID.
I've learned it's just because like it's just their laws are so much stricter.
Yeah.
Even if they look older than, you know, you're 70 years
Yeah, but
old.
21, would you be 70? Would
Yeah.
you really?
No, but it's just a law you have to do it.
I'd feel so stupid saying if you got ID.
They might have good moisturiser cream. They might not look 70. Some people don't look 70.
No, but 21, it's a big like.
Yeah, but 21s look old.
Even if you look really good for 70, you're probably gonna look like 40, right? Which is higher
Yeah.
than 21.
Yeah, I suppose.
Right? I've never seen a 70-year-old look like a 21-year-old.
Oh, you don't know.
Ironically, I get carded a lot less these days, one of the perks of being a YouTube sensation and 38 years old.
I've
So
never
nationally,
heard it
the
being
legal
called
drink...
carded.
No, me neither.
Yeah, that might be an American thing, carded.
ID.
ID.
We
Yeah.
say ID'd.
drinking age in the United States is 21, but that hasn't always been the case. In some states, it was even once like Britain, a pub could legally serve somebody who was 18 years or older. In
Oh, wow.
1969...
Wait, in England, I don't know if I'm right with this, but isn't it 18 to get drinks, but if you're 16 in a pub, you can have a drink
Only if you're with family.
if you're with family?
Yeah.
No, you can't have alcoholic drink.
Yes, you can. If you're with your family having a meal, yeah, you can.
Wait, is that the
Oh,
law? Is that the
16?
law, or
Yeah.
did we just make that up?
No, you are allowed. If you're with family,
I know something about 16 in the UK.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you're
Yeah,
allowed to
did
if you're
drink.
you?
having a
that.
family meal, chat GPT it. whatever it's
Yeah,
called.
because I've been with
are.
Drew and they've asked Drew for ID.
You're allowed.
It could be one of those things where we kind of made it a thing, what the whole country knows, but it's not actually a law.
No,
law.
it is law.
Wait, can I have an alcoholic drink
At a family meal.
with family
Meal,
at
it needs to be a meal.
pub, at a pub meal
No, because it's the
in the
it's
UK.
pub's
at 16?
restrictions. I don't think you are.
Oh, in the UK, yes.
Told you.
But in specific circumstance. At 16, 17, you can drink alcohol in a pub if you're with an adult that's 18 plus
Oh, I never
and
knew
you're
that.
having a
Told
table
you.
meal.
Never knew that.
You have to be having a meal. I used to work in bars.
The alcohol has to be beer, wine, or cider. And the drink has to be bought by an adult. So yeah, you can actually drink at 16 if you're having a meal.
Oh.
If you're with... She goes to the pub so much she knows.
Told ya.
But yeah, I knew that was a thing. Like if you're 16,
Never
you can
heard of
actually
that.
drink.
While Neil and Buzz were landing on the moon, teenagers could legally land themselves a glass of Blue Moon, but only in the states of Louisiana and Neil Armstrong's home state of Ohio. And then something changed. By 1975, the number of 18 states had risen to 23. This was a domino effect following the recent change of the voting age from 21 to 18.
Okay.
The belief being that if somebody's old enough to vote, they're old enough to drink.
Wait, but I thought it's 21 across the whole of America, so did they revert back to it? Because they're saying those states, they let you drink at 18,
but
and then I think they went back to
then
it.
Problem is,
Yeah.
legislators didn't stop to think about what would happen if these two things happened at the same time. By 1983, the numbers plummeted as states
Yeah.
moved to increase their drinking age once more to 21. This
Well,
was seen as a
21.
response to an increase in
Well-
drunk driving in
Our drinking age is 18, but our voting age is 21. What?
No, it's not.
Our voting age is 18.
We do everything at 18.
I thought our voting age was 21.
Nah, 18.
I don't think you're right about that.
I'm 100% right.
Chat with GPT yet? No, I'm pretty sure
It's
voting is
18.
21. No, I think it's 21.
Georgia, in the UK, you can do anything when you're classed as an adult, and that's 18. Okay, in the UK, what age is the voting age? Ready? It's at 18. 18.
Oh, I thought it was 21.
In the UK, it's kind of standard. Everything's 18.
Yeah.
You're old enough to pretty much make your own choices. So
Drive
you
at
could do
17,
anything as an
18,
adult.
18, yeah.
Anything as an adult at 18.
And the domino effect was complete in 1984 when President Ronald Reagan signed into law the National Minimum Drinking Age Act, which outlawed the purchase of alcohol by individuals under the age of 21. In 2020, one or two parental loopholes notwithstanding, the legal drinking age remains 21 in all US states and territories except Puerto Rico and
The thing is, with the drinking age being 21,
Yeah.
I actually think that's more harmful than not harmful.
Yeah, because they're going to do it on the slab.
Because they're going to do it anyway. They're at the age where they're going to be more reckless with it. And the fact that you have to hide it now,
Yeah,
you do it
yeah,
more dodgily.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
The person that must have brought this law in must have had kids close to like 18.
No,
And he
No.
wanted them not to drink.
no, I think they did it because, they drive at a younger age. So a lot of people was drink driving
Oh.
at that age. I'm pretty sure that's why.
They don't drive at a younger age.
They drive at like 15.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Americans can't drive at 15.
Yes, they
Why are
do.
you looking for me like I know the answer?
Have you seen in a movie at school in America and they're driving up
Yeah,
to
they
school?
do.
University.
We did something.
No,
not
it's
school.
No, it's school.
We did a video on it, didn't we? Yeah.
Oh,
it's
Here,
Just chat GPT sat there.
What age can you start driving in USA? Ready? 15 or 16?
Oh.
15 learner's permit.
Yep.
16 restricted / provisional. 17, 18 as a full license.
Yep.
That's same as us. 17.
No, we can't start driving at 15.
No, but we can drive at 16. No, we can't.
No, we can only start driving at 17,
17,
18.
18.
We could start learning at 17 and then we
Unless
could
you-
get our license at 18.
unless
No,
you've got
you
a
get your license at
disability.
17.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
And then you can start driving at
But
16.
in America, you could start doing the learning part at 15. So
Ah.
when you're learning, if you got someone in the car, you could drive to school and that. Or you could probably
Ooh,
drive.
that's
I don't know. I see them
strange.
driving by
But
themselves.
I've seen, yeah, because no, there's probably a 15-year-old behind it. Because that was just about to say, some of the 15-year-olds are really little. You might not see them. So when you say for driving by themselves, I thought you meant the car driving. by
No,
itself.
no, they're driving by
There's someone
themselves.
probably in there.
Alright.
the US Virgin Islands, where it's 18.
Primary
Pubs,
function.
what are they good for? Well, the answer to that question could be different depending on which
Socialising.
country you are in. I mean, sure, in both countries, one of the chief aims of pubs is to give customers a place to get pissed until the cows come home. And if you've ever been drinking with me, that happens regularly. But the main difference here lies in their purpose in the middle of the day. In Britain, if we go to the pub in the middle of the day, often this can take on a quiet but social tone. We just go to talk over
Right.
a pint. In
Yeah.
a way, it's like how Americans go and grab a coffee. Coffee. Why am I saying it like that? One country emerges
Yeah.
from this scenario drunk on caffeine, the other drunk on the street. Apart from that, it's the same thing. If you go into the pub in the middle of the day in America, you can usually expect that to be coupled with a sporting event. And that doesn't mean you yourself get
okay.
drunk and start playing polo. It means you enter a pub that's simultaneously showing about 28 different sports. In order to do that, said pub would need to have a of these.
TVs.
That's
To be fair, our pubs do have TV screens.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have
A lot of our pubs are sports.
Because we're big on darts and football.
I would say they have roughly about 6 TVs in a pub. I think the Wheelhouse has got.
That's weird.
No, you're just basing it
How
off
do you
your
know
one
that? I
pub.
know. How do you know
No.
the size of every pub?
I don't, but I'm just saying they roughly have about between.
No, they didn't. Your
One to
pub.
6.
You talk so much rubbish.
A pub normally has like a couple TVs.
Our local
Yeah.
pub, they have darts, so they've got a dartboard. You go play darts. Next to it, they've got a pool table. You can play pool.
No, but we're talking
Then
about
all-
TVs.
Yeah, then all around the pub, they've got like TVs
Oh, really?
with football
Yeah.
on and
roughly
rugby and golf.
about 6 TVs.
Yeah,
So-
but the pub near us
Yeah.
don't even have a TV.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, no, the pub that we go to.
Wheelhouse.
Oh, I think they got one pub, one.
No, the restaurant.
TV. The place that we go to where you
Oh,
call
yeah,
up for the
yeah,
soup.
yeah, yeah.
I think they have one TV.
Yeah, but that I wouldn't say that's a pub. That's not
more
a
of
pub.
a restaurant.
That's a restaurant.
Yeah, but no, fine. The pub that we went to for the Sunday dinner.
Yeah.
That's
There's
not a
probably
pub.
there's probably. Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. It's
That-
a pub
It's
restaurant.
on about Toby Carvery.
That's a pub, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's not a pub.
You can go there and just drink.
No, that isn't a pub.
What
Yeah.
are you calling a pub then?
Wheelhouse, Admiral Rodney, Festival Inn.
So no.
The Wheelhouse you can eat.
You're calling pubs that are your pubs around your area. So any pub around my area, you just say it isn't a pub.
No, I wouldn't say Toby Carvery's a pub. Chat GPT it.
Oh no, not again.
It's not a pub.
This
it's
video is
not
going to
a
be so
pub.
long.
No, we're not doing chat GB.
Toby Carvery isn't a pub.
Is Toby Carvery
It's an eatery.
a pub? Yes.
But it's more of a pub restaurant than a traditional pub.
And what did I say?
So
Yeah.
it's more of
I
a
said
restaurant.
it's a pub restaurant.
Yeah.
I said restaurant.
Oh my god.
It's not a pub.
You just said ChatGPT it, and ChatGPT said yes, it's a pub restaurant. Georgia, it's got a section
It's a
for a pub
restaurant.
and it has a section for the food,
I hope it's got a section for me.
which also is the place that we go for your soup. That would be classed as a pub restaurant.
Yes.
It's got a section for, because believe it or not, your area might not have pub restaurants, but a lot of this area has a pub and a
I'd
restaurant.
say that's a bar, not a pub.
No, it's not a bar.
It's a posh bar. It's posh. It's
No,
a bar.
it's not.
But normally a traditional pub has got probably
You
a couple,
walk
a
in
couple
and
of
it smells
tellers,
of like ale.
a couple of TVs.
Right,
Or
yeah, we're going off track.
sticky carpets.
Okay, Georgia don't call pubs unless it's her local pubs.
Right, in America, the term sports bar is almost redundant, though I'm finding firsthand the same is not true of the term sports bra. Don't ask, one word, tequila. But the reason that the term sports bar ought to be redundant is that just about every pub and bar in America is...
Oh, that's not a pub, it's got sofas.
That's not a pub. That's a bar.
Is that in America?
Yeah, so this is what they call like a sports bar, but...
worthy of that title. In other words, it's incredibly common to walk into an establishment and be surrounded by television sets. And these television sets don't typically show repeats of Happy Days, but of the Cubs losing, or at least when I'm around. In British pubs, you will occasionally find a TV, but the emphasis is not on
Most of them do have TVs,
Yeah,
and
they
don't.
do.
Most of them do have TVs. Probably not 6 TVs, but like they'll have a couple
It all depends
TVs.
how big it is. Sometimes you have 6.
Most pubs I've been in is only a
How
couple.
many have Wheelhouse got? Because you seem like you count them.
6.
They have 6.
consuming television, but rather on consuming alcohol and the words of your friends. That sounded weird.
Dartboard.
Earlier in the
Dartboard.
video, I joked that we ourselves don't...
Oh, by the way, you know how you say wheelhouse is a pub? That's a pub restaurant.
Pub.
It is a pub restaurant.
No, it's a pub.
Yeah,
Right.
and she sat there
It's a
saying
restaurant's
it's a pub.
mum because she goes to eat, but I go. Oh God.
Georgia, you can't just give the label of pub what you want to give a
pub.
label of.
It's a pub restaurant.
No, I would say it's more of a restaurant than a pub.
No, it's pub.
Because the way like the bar goes round, it's all tables everywhere. I'd say it's more restaurant than pub.
Play sports while down at the pub. But in either country, this isn't strictly true. Of course, in Britain, this depends on whether or not you class darts as a sport, especially when you're at the pub because you've got a drink in your hand, which I've just realised is also true of professional darts players.
Yeah.
Either way, darts are an incredibly popular sport in British pubs. In American pubs, even though you will occasionally encounter the odd dartboard, sometimes very odd dartboard, they're just not as big a part of the pub-going experience. And when you think
Okay.
about the sentence,
Used to
drunk
be.
people throwing sharp objects, that probably makes sense.
Table
I'm
service.
often reminded of those stories of American tourists who enter a British pub, sit at a table and wait on a waiter to wait for them. Here's the truth, you could be waiting
In an actual pub that isn't a pub restaurant like the Wheelhouse, you don't get table service.
No.
You don't. In an actual pub, you have to go up to the bar,
Yeah.
You do at Wheelhouse.
which is a pub restaurant, Georgia.
Pub.
No, I'm talking about
But-
just pubs.
Yeah, like the
So
trip
just
to
the traditional-
Jerusalem at,
yeah.
in Nottingham. If you go to the trip to Jerusalem, you wouldn't go and sit at the table and wait for
No,
them to
they'll
serve
never
you
come.
drinks. You have to go to the bar and get your drinks. So
You do
if
it at
we're,
Wheelhouse.
if we're out in town,
Wheelhouse, you can order it.
yeah,
At the bar.
No, you can order it at your table.
Not from a person.
No, but they'll bring you everything over.
yeah. A typical pub in the UK, if you go, you have to go to the bar, get your drink, and then you find a spot to sit or stand.
I'm
Yeah.
just bothered about the pub.
And actually, so when I lived down south near London, it was a pub, a trail, famous UK pub trail place. Me and Simsy, we went to each pub. We never got table service. And even when you order food and that, they pull it at the bar and they'll just call you.
Oh, do they?
They
Should
didn't
I?
even bring it to your
That'd
table.
be good. Do you know how much
Didn't
I
even
want
bring
to
it to
do
your table.
a pub crawl?
Oh yeah, it's pub crawl. That's what it's called. It's a famous pub crawl place.
Oh, I really
But they
wanna
was
do
traditional pubs, like
Yeah.
very traditional.
really wanna
Don't-
do a pub
they only
crawl.
did snacks, not meals, and they'll just call you up for your snack. You want to do one?
Oh, I'd love to.
a long time because unlike the United States, British pubs tend not to employ table service. And this can be a problem, particularly when the pub is heaving in the sense of crowded, not
Oh, it's a
throwing up.
nightmare.
You want to make sure you get a seat. I understand that, right? So here's what you do. If you're there in a group, one of you go up to the bar while the rest of you claim the seat. The one at the bar orders all of the drinks and
The
then it's his or
rounds.
her responsibility to carry them to the table.
Yep.
Just don't use the term double fisting. In America, things are different. Even during the Super Bowl, which is not a national dish, you can fully expect to receive table service in most pubs throughout the land.
Yeah,
of course,
see,
this
that's-
could be part.
That's not happening there.
Good.
Especially with drinks, like there's no pubs that really will bring your drinks unless you've ordered it with a meal,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But an actual pub, you're not ordering your drinks.
No, and
You're not.
I've been in pubs before, and the queue is at the bar is so deep. I've just walked out.
Yeah,
I thought,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
I'm not even
yeah.
gonna mess around.
Especially when you go into like town,
Yeah.
when you go
Yeah.
to Nottingham town,
Yeah.
and then you go to a pub there,
Oh, nightmare.
is crazy.
Partially dictated by the tipping culture that exists in America. And fellow Brits, that's not the same thing as fly tipping. At the end of the day, we go to the pub to get absolutely rat-arsed or to have a casual drink. And so to some
There's Georgia.
degree, it's going to vary from country
I made it to America, but I can't see it because I'm hungover. I've had too much wine.
to country as to what is on tap. There are some crossovers and I dare say some exceptions to what I'm about to say. But there are lots of differences in the beers that are served, and this can vary from pub to pub or even region to region. Any pub, British or American, worth their salt will feature a comprehensive list of local beers.
Okay.
Naturally, these are going to be different between Britain and America, but also between regions within each of those countries. But then you get down to the big names too. In Britain, you're far more likely to be ordering the Australian beer Foster's than you are Samuel Adams.
Well,
Foster's.
yeah.
That's Australian.
I didn't know that was Australian. But in the UK, we don't really have like regional beer. Like you don't have a Nottingham beer.
You'll be surprised.
I think you do actually.
It's always an ale in a pub.
It's got
Right.
Robin Hood on it. I've seen it.
It'll be
Okay,
an
yeah,
ale.
but like what I'm saying is like the local beers, you don't normally go to them.
No, you don't
Like-
order them. No.
Like, believe it or not, I've been to the pub with loads of
Regular
guys,
people.
right? And all the guys, when I've got the round, it is just the bog standard
Standard.
big brands. It's Foster's,
Budweiser.
Carling, Guinness,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
like it's never like, oh, go get me their pub ale.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it's usually
yeah.
an ale, and older people, like the older men,
Ale's different to beer, isn't
they
it?
have the ales.
How old you talking?
Is it called stout?
Like 50 plus.
Really?
Yeah, they have ales.
Maybe
You wouldn't
then.
really see a younger person. Yeah.
Maybe
stout.
I've personally never seen a local pub ale.
No, you,
I've never
Right.
seen one. I've never ordered ones for someone. I've never
No,
seen
they're
one.
normally the bottles of Bud and
Yeah.
Carling.
If that's not your bag, there's always Carlsberg or Carling. In America, Budweiser or Miller Lite. And if you want one that unites the two countries, you could go for the Belgian beer Stella Artois.
Stella Artois.
That's the only beer that I would actually drink. I hate
Is it?
I hate
Yeah.
beer.
I don't like beer.
I hate beer, but like when I was drinking beer or when I had to,
I can
drink
tolerate
that.
light beer, but I wouldn't go.
No, I don't
Yeah,
choose
I
it
don't
at
like
all.
beer.
Which in Britain is trashy and in the US it's classy.
oh Stella.
Oh,
What's it say?
Stella-
Trashy?
British.
So
it's
in
trashy,
America,
Lewis.
Stella. No, yeah, Stella's called white
They
beer
said it's
drink.
trash.
Is it?
You didn't know that?
No.
What?
Stella in the UK is called a wife beater drink.
Oh.
And that's the only one you can drink.
Yeah.
And what else did he say? Americans say it's trashy.
So in America,
Classy.
it's classy, and in the UK, it's a bad look.
Yeah, it is really, isn't it?
It's like
I didn't know it was a bad
like
I think if you see someone with a Stella, it's like I think it's cheap.
no like so the stereotype in the UK, if you see someone with a Stella, you're gonna say with the lads or something, oh look, his wife is getting
No,
you
never
know
heard of that.
I've never looked at Stella Artois like that. And I'll
Like-
never look at it again in the
like
same
it's
eyes.
the aggressive, high temper people that would drink the Stella. In the UK, it's trashy, yeah. And so, which is very surprising in America, it's classy. Which is like, it's just not over
Well,
here.
I thought Red Stripe, a can of Red Stripe was trashy.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, we might not have Red Stripe anymore.
Yes, we do.
Do we?
Josh has it a lot.
Oh, he's trashy.
You don't?
Yeah. What?
Red Stripe, that used to be
Yeah.
same as white
Your
lightning.
fiance's trashy.
You should be putting red stripe in your rice and peas.
What? Why is she going to put beer in the rice and
Because that's
peas?
what you do.
Have you lost the plot?
Chat GPT.
No, I'm not. We're not doing any more chat GPT.
No.
See. And
We're
then,
not
of
doing
course,
any
there's
more.
the pint size
Right.
itself. Let me go back in time and hand you over to Lawrence from a few months ago. Great Britain might be unfairly known for its warm beer, but at least you get more bang for your buck, or should I say quid. You see, a British pint is larger than its American counterpart.
That's
to some, that might
interesting.
sound like something that I cooked up after, you know.
Because America always had bigger portions and bigger sizes of everything.
Yeah,
and
So
better
they
for the
don't have
money.
a pint.
No, but like we pay less for ours
Oh.
than they do for theirs.
4 pints of Stella, especially since each country defines a pint as 1/8 of a gallon. But here's the catch. Gallons are different too. In the US, a gallon is equal to 3.79 litres. In Britain, it's equal to 4.55 litres. So 1/8 of a US gallon gives you a pint of 473 millilitres. A good old British pint clocks in at 568. And this is great news for
So our pint, you get more
It's
than their
bigger.
pint. Yeah.
American beer fans in Britain, because it means that 6 American pints are equal to 5 British ones. You'll be slaughtered before the pub quiz starts.
Jeez.
Aside from the fact that you now have a particular song stuck in your head, you're probably asking the question, what's the difference between
Do you know that pint talk, right? That just makes me think. You know how the World Cup's in America this year?
Yeah.
So many British people. You know how the pub heads are with their pints. They're gonna get into so many fights because they're gonna get their pints and
And
go,
they're gonna, that's
"This
not
is a pint."
We're good at doing that.
I didn't know the World Cup's in America.
Yeah. But like British people, they're so particular with a pint.
Yeah.
Like if the
If it-
froth
froth
is
is
too
too
big,
much, it's like-
do that
yeah.
again. Like that froth is, or
Yeah,
like if
too
it's
much, too
even
less.
the colour. If it's a little bit, like you have to get it perfect
Yeah.
for them.
I can taste the metal in
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, they're so particular with their pints. So in America, it being naturally smaller, they're gonna lose their heads.
What is this?
They're gonna lose their heads.
Particular song stuck in your head, you're probably asking the question, what's the difference between British and American closing times? You see, in Britain, right up until about 2005,
11 p.m.
it was mandated that pubs had to close at 11 p.m.
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
the one hand, you could get around this by starting your drinking session earlier, say at 7 o'clock in the morning. On the other, given the time difference, you couldn't stay around long enough to watch wrestling pay-per-views. But then in 2005, a law was passed that said that pubs could stay open 24 hours so long as they had a specific license. But by all
Really?
accounts, it looks like most British
Yeah,
pubs
but not
haven't
many
applied
did
for this
it.
license
Yeah.
because they still shut at 11 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, most pubs I know shut at 11.
Yeah.
What about your pubs?
Midnight in the week,
Midnight.
1 a.m. on the weekend.
Right.
But kids have to be out by 10.
Okay.
The US, this varies by state, but there's not a single one in the Union that mandates that pubs close as early as that. In fact, 27 states in the Union permit their pubs to stay open until 2 a.m. And it's usually at that time, after tequila, that my voice really does sound like that. Now,
Is
there
that
are
even
some notable
local
exceptions
pubs,
to
do you
this
think?
Probably they're just allowed
Even
to.
it-
Yeah, they just stay up until 2 a.m.
2 a.m.
rule. Alaska and Hawaii are to drinking times what Puerto Rico and the US Virgin Islands are to the legal drinking age. In other words, they're so far away from the mainland they can sort of get away with it. What can they get away with? Staying open until 4 and 5 a.m. There are state and local exceptions to those rules just in case you were thinking of moving to either of those states. That's
Like we only drink in clubs and
Yeah.
bars 4 5 a.m.
Yeah,
And
clubs.
if you're like the owner of a pub here, you can do what's called a lock-in, innit?
I've had
A
many
lock-in.
lock-ins.
Lock-in.
Where they lock you in.
Yeah, they lock
you
you
just
in.
drink all night.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know them well.
Yeah.
But like
yeah.
going back to the closing times, even most of our clubs don't stay open till 4 5.
No. It's 3 o'clock, isn't it?
3 o'clock.
Yeah.
There's probably one or two in Nottingham in there that are open till like 6
Six
a.m.
o'clock.
There's a few at 6 a.m. because
Not many.
what would happen is you go to your favourite clubs, closes at 3. If you want to stay out later, you all have to go to this
Yeah.
one club that
Club,
stays
yeah.
open
Yeah.
that maybe has like an extra license or
Yeah.
something. I don't know.
closing time on this episode. Let me know in the comments below your experiences of pubs in
Very interesting. Right, there we go. You learned a bit about the American
I
pubs.
enjoyed that. I wanted it to go on and on.
Boy, it did go on and on because
Yeah,
we
yeah.
was debating on and on and on
I
and on.
enjoyed that.
You just want more pub talk.
I enjoyed that.
We
yeah.
should have done this video whilst we was in a pub.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You'll have to find another one. I'll go to the pub when I get home.
But there we go. Let us know what you guys think to that in the comment section. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you give a thumbs up, subscribe for more content. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Peace.